Hello, everybody. Hello. Good evening to everybody. Good evening. I'm going to make sure that everything is well before we get started here. And then we're going to get right into it. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Hopefully everybody can hear me well. You can hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up or a comment, something. I believe everything is okay. I'm getting levels on my end, but just want to make sure that it's translating well on everyone else's end. Going to get started soon. All right, so while we are waiting for people to come in and join the live stream, I just want to say welcome to everybody who's here. This is a listening session of my album, my Sonic Imprint, and the motivation behind the title for the album is first I want to start with which is personal. Sonic, it's another word that's used to describe sound. It's a word to describe audio, and so that's what I wanted to use for this title. And imprint is just my imprint. I think about my fingerprints, and as you see on the cover, where it says creative, unique, and eclectic. And that's pretty much what my mindset was going into the album, was just doing an album that's eclectic, a lot of music, rap music, and just various genres of instrumentals. And a lot of this music you can use for working out and different scenarios. There's a lot of upbeat material on this album, or if you're studying, if you want something that's high energy, this album has some tracks that will give you some high energy. uh, to everyone who loves bass and a lot of kick in their songs, it's there for you as well. And it's we're going to end off with a just my take on uh, something like the retro sound, like the 70s, 60s, 70s, more 70s uh, type of sound that I was going for. My interpretation of it. And so that is the inspiration behind the album. And if you don't know, the album did drop today. It dropped today. Is streaming on uh, all the platforms. It's streaming everywhere right now. It actually dropped at midnight, and so if you are not aware, it has dropped tonight. I mean, I'm sorry, it dropped midnight of today. Uh, all right. So first of all, again, I want to thank everybody for joining joining in, for all those who are here, and for all of those who are seeing on the playback. Thank you for watching and your time, and I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Good, bad, or different. What you think about the album, your thoughts about the tracks, your favorite one, and anything of that nature. I'm definitely interested in. I definitely want to know everybody's thoughts. And now, without further ado, we're going to get into this first song. Now, this first song, the first track on the album is called "Got You Nodding," and it's really self-explanatory. Something that you can just kind of groove to. Nothing, just relaxing type of something that you can just nod your head to. And people who are rappers, lyrical, this may be a good song for you to inspire you when you're writing, to all the Christian rappers out there. And you can go ahead and it hope it inspires you. So let's get into it. So this first track is called "Got You Nodding." Yeah, so that's track number one. Hopefully you guys like that one. Definitely had me nodding for sure. And even when I was making that track, it was just, I was just loving the feel of it. It just feels good, and I love what I did with the strings and instrumentation, with the percussion as well. So that's one of the good things too. I also want to mention that uh, when it the songs on the album, I mean, they're all literally less than 3 minutes. So you can really get through this album in like 20 minutes. So that's pretty much it for that. So that's the first one. Um, so we're gonna get into this next one, before I do, uh, this one is just actually this was I discovered this genre probably like sometime last year, and I was just kind of messing around, like, let me see if I can make something. If I can make something well in the genre, and so I started messing around with some things and just kind of listening to different types of music, different types of takes on it, different producers and their their spin on it. And then after messing around in my own productions, I landed on something that was unique to me, and it was funny how it worked out because it was a beat that I had before, but I was able to flip it into a different genre, and I think it came out great. Yeah, I think it came out great, and so this one is called actually, yeah, we're gonna go to the next one. Is I think I got the track list. Here we go. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm looking at the track list here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's actually swap track 2 and 3 around. All right, so my apologies, everybody. So we're gonna go to track number 2. This is the correct track number 2. Again, this is more of kind of head nodding. This one is just one I call How It Is. It just this is how it is. That's the type of feel that I got from this track. All right, so let's get into it. So that was track number 2. That was track number 2. I hope you guys are liking the song so far. I'm definitely enjoying. I think I hit my mic. I'm definitely enjoying the music. It's definitely a vibe for sure, for sure. And it's funny when I used to I used to rap when I was younger, and I haven't rapped in a long time, a very long time. Now I more so produce and mix music these days. But when I was making this, man, I felt like getting out a pen and paper and just Jesus, Jesus, just start writing. This is definitely one of those tracks, like I mentioned earlier. You're a Christian rapper out there. You're lyrical. This one want to just will inspire you to really get into some bars, really get into some bars with that. All right, so let's go into track number three. Track number three, and this one is called New Jersey Night, and it's self-explanatory. It goes back to what I mentioned a few minutes ago about the genre uh, that I started getting into a while back, and so I was able to make it work. And this is again, this is something that you can definitely listen to while you're just working out. Because I know a lot of people. Sometimes me, I don't like lyrics when I'm working out. Sometimes it can be distracting, and and I'm sure that's the same for some other people as well. That you don't want to necessarily hear lyrics while you are running or doing whatever you're doing, calisthenics, lifting weights, whatever the case is. This is a definitely a higher energy, definitely higher energy track for you. All right, so this is called New Jersey Night. So that was New Jersey Night. How are y'all feeling about that one? I think that was definitely it's one of my favorites on the album. Definitely one of my favorites. All right, so let's get into the next one. All right, so this next one is called Let's Work. It just reminded me of like the an era of hip hop and rap music where it was not so much hip hop, but rap music. Um, More so when I was younger, the sound that was used to hearing growing up, and I was just when I was making it, my mindset was to have that type of sound, but make it my own, make it unique to me, and I think that's what I did with it. But let's get into this next one. It's called Let's Work. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. God, I really love what I did with the strings on that section. Man, yeah, I think I put my foot in that one. I really love that one. That part strings and that, and during the creation, I was so tempted to make it longer. But one thing I learned about production, you want to make moments in the song special so people want to listen to it again versus it becomes special, but then it becomes common because it's just repeating after itself. And I told myself, I'm not going to loop this. I'm not going to stretch, make the section longer. I'm gonna keep it this phrase, this length. Then I'm gonna move on. And so that's one of the sections I absolutely love in that track. everybody. Thanks for the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. Thank you guys so much. Wow, time is flying. We already 25 minutes in. Almost 25 minutes in. All right. We're gonna see. We're gonna start making not too many tracks left actually. Just three more. Just three more tracks. All right. So this next one is called "My Heart," and this was inspired actually when I think I was just playing on the keys, and it was just one of my songs that I made to God, and I don't want to say the lyrics because it's personal, but it was the chord structure and progression was inspired by by the lyrics. All right, so here it's called "My Heart." And that was all of my heart. My heart. I love the synthesizer on that one, and making that one. It was because usually I usually have like really to get sounding full like I want it. I usually have to layer sounds, and all the producers, you know what I'm talking about when you're looking for a certain sound and a certain fullness to your track. You tend to layer different sounds. You do it with drums, you do it with the different instruments to get it nice and full. But I didn't have to do that with this one. The synth was very full enough. It didn't need really anything else. I just added just a some bells, really, but the synth carried the entire track. and it worked out. And even as a producer, sometimes simplicity is the best thing. Sometimes, excuse me, sometimes less really is more. Because I know when I was younger, man, I used to overcomplicate tracks and just doing the most. And now I've gotten to a place where I don't overcomplicate or overthink when I'm producing. If it's right, keep it that way. Move on. If you can make it better, or some kind of way you can do that. But try not to overthink when you're producing. And that was my mindset for this. It worked out. I added some little sprinkles on top. Just that was it. I was satisfied with it. I'm like, it's finished, it's done, and uh, got it finished that way. All right. So the next one is called Organic Feel. I call it Organic Feel because honestly, I was just inspired by the organ. Has a strong organ sound on the track. It has a strong organ sound on the track, and I think it's cool. I think it's a cool track. All right, so let's get into this one. It's called Organic Feel. All right, here we go. I didn't turn my mic down. They want no feedback. Hey, mom, how's it going? Hey, I'm glad that you're here. I was not expecting you to be on Facebook because I know you're not a huge fan of social media, but I'm glad you decided to get on. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate the support. And to Isaiah as well, thank you so much for commenting. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much for you guys coming on and supporting, and definitely means a lot to me. I'll probably reach out to you, mom, after the live, after the stream. I'll reach out. Oh, I'm hitting my microphone again. All right, that adjusted there. Here we go. All right, so this one is as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. This is my take on retro sound, and it's named uh, retro perspective. It's my perspective on it, and it's an upbeat instrumental. Just definitely get you going. It's some energy, and uh, I don't know, it almost reminds me of like this be a good song for the family cookout. Some DJs playing a song and then kind of mix it in with some other track, and just it just kind of flows well. So I really like it. I wanted to end the album with something, just something fun and something different. Again, the album is eclectic, and is it's this next track is definitely different from what you have been listening to this evening. All right, so without further ado, just the last track on the album. This is Retro Perspective. So that's it. We got through it. We got through the entire album. That is the album. Man, definitely been. I definitely had a good time tonight. I hope everyone has as well. Everybody viewing. Hope there's something you like, something that was played that you like, that you were into, and something that you can go and download, add to your playlist, and tell tell other people about it. I think I didn't. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I just realized my mic was down. But I was saying that that's it. So that's the uh, that's the tracks 1 through 7. That's the whole album. I'm definitely thankful to Trust and See the label. Thank you so much. Um, and yeah, it's definitely been a blessing. All glory goes to God for sure. And I'm definitely looking forward to what everybody is saying, to what how everybody feel, and not just tonight, but just over time, how people feeling, and we get the thoughts of everybody, and just just see how everybody's feeling about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I don't take too much of your time anymore. You guys rock with me wherever, how long. Live stream, people in here live, people in the rewatch. Thanks again for watching. Spread spread the spread the news around. This is the album cover below. That's the album cover. That's what it looks like. Um, you can find it everywhere right now. It's streaming everywhere right now, that you can go and add to your playlist, stream it up. And if you really like the album, something you like the album, and even a song, you go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and click it. It's uh I think I can't remember the price of the album, but it's not too much. And so go cop the album. Go download it. Go share it with people. Rock this in your car. And thanks again. So I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you guys so much for being with me. Thank you guys so much for being with me.